Welcome to Hitchcock Ranch Vineyard, my home of 60 grapevines and many more plants. Today we're going to take a little tour of the patio level growth. So first we have here 4 albarino vines. You can see they have just done some leaf pullings, which is, purpose of that is to bring out the grapes out from underneath the leaves, but not so much that they'll get sunburned. And you can see we have some very nice clusters here. There's an example of a beautiful one. I should mention that each of these 4 vines in the past has produced up to 22 pounds, which is not what you would do in serious winemaking, but you would do it for home winemaking to maximize the amount of wine you can reap from your backyard. So the first 4 are albarino. Then we have these slightly backwards Cabernet. You can see that these clusters are very underdeveloped, which is okay for right now. And then I will pull more leaves to showcase the grapes. Once they develop a little bit more, then I have 2 Pinot vines. And these are beautiful tight clusters here. All the grapes look really good. They look very healthy, no mildew. And then the last 3 in this row are Tannat, a less common varietal. Happens to be the predominant varietal in my 2019 rosé. And these are a little bit looser cluster, you can see. A lot of very little grapes. Cute little grapes. So that's Tannat, a very tannic red. Goes into my rosé. And then at the very end here we have Pinot again. I use oregano as my ground cover. I have a couple baby grapevines I pulled out of the vineyard, grew probably from a little branch that took root. So I'm babying those along for possible inclusion in the ground next year. This is my Anna apple tree. The big, you know that they're ripe when they get kind of rosy on one side, so probably getting close. And we have some underdeveloped, strangely shaped ones down there, kind of elongated, which is how they were their first couple years. And then my avocado tree, which is yet to bear fruit, but it looks very healthy. And my newest acquisition is the kaffir lime, also called the makrut lime. And this is very instrumental in Thai cooking, where you can use the leaf primarily, but the fruit and the zest from the fruit makes fantastic cocktails. Okay. Society garlic, great purple flower garnish, edible. Over here is what I call the, on the side of the house, this faces south. Incredible sun exposure all day long. I'm growing basil, pineapple sage, lots of different kinds of herbs, rue, marjoram, parsley, many types of peppers, hot and sweet. And then my favorite grapevine for the cutest grapes are the Chardonnay grapes. So that's 1 vine, more growth on the right side than the left. And you can see they just sort of look like luminescent green pearls, especially these couple clusters on the left-hand side. Very pretty grapes, still in the early stage, long time before maturity. And then the largest grapevine here in terms of width is the Cabernet, probably getting too much water from in here from my vegetables, and so it's kind of cranked and overproducing, which for me is a good thing because I want as many grapes as possible from the limited number of grapevines that I have. Again, many peppers, cucumber, purple sage, everything edible. And then these are my 2 Syrah vines, which are the very first 2 vines that I ever got. And they're looking pretty good, not quite as mature as the Grenache Blanc in the beginning. And then right here, these bags are potato bags. My first time ever experimenting with potato bags, and we'll find out soon if that worked. And then lastly here, this is my tribute to Lotus Land. This is the cycad section. So what this has is a number of sago palms. And then my newly planted tillandsia basket, which I'm really happy with. It bloomed too, the flowers bloomed. Magnolia tree. And more baby grapevines. Pretty much anywhere I could have a vine up against something for support, I did it. These are Syrah. Not many grapes on them yet, still very young. And then last item on this level are the blueberries. So we have 5 sunshine blue blueberry plants. Produce about 5 to 10 pounds a year, really sweet blueberries. That's it for the garden tour for the first level for the backyard at Hitchcock Ranch Vineyard.